I don't think I even need to tell you at this point, because I'm pretty sure you all know, but Cyberpunk 2077 is one of my favourite games out there, and now a small company called Embody claims that they're doing a better job at having immersive in-game audio than even CD Projekt Red did for their own game. And from what I've seen so far, some of the tech behind this is rather, well, interesting, to say the least. So let's give it a go, shall we? So first off, we have to actually buy it. No, this isn't some kind of free thing you can just download like some kind of mod. It's a proper product you have to buy. Or kind of. There is actually a free, no card required trial you can do for 14 days. And after that, if you're impressed enough by it to want to keep it, it's going to be £15 or your regional equivalent. Okay, one software download later and we are here. And I need to scan something apparently. So sure, let's quickly do that. Okay, so this is funky. I need to like scan my face so it has like a proper idea of what my head shape is and how to how to properly do the audio, I guess. Like, I'm looking right. What else do you want from me? There we go. Okay, so the process is actually pretty smooth. Now it's just downloading the thing that I just did on my phone through the server, and just like that. Okay, cool. And I do need to enable a camera though, so thankfully at our house we have like a dozen of these old Logitech 720p ones, which like everyone had back in the day, so I'm just going to put that right at the front of my screen right here. Okay, I tried using a couple of different cameras, however they just didn't work for some reason, so now I'm just trying with just the camera you're seeing right now, and as you can see it just crashes the software. Okay, so quite a few days have passed since whatever last clip you just seen. As you saw, it just crashed a bunch and just nothing worked. So I contacted the company and they actually got me one of the people working on it. We sat down in a Discord call and actually troubleshooted it together. Turns out there was just some random audio settings of mine didn't like. So now hopefully it'll all work out. As you can see, we're back pretty much where we left, but this time it isn't crashing. So let's finally turn on this head tracking thing right here. As you can see, I have another camera up there that's actually working this time. Another way it works from here is that it basically creates this virtual surround setup in your system. So now I should just be able to boot up Cyberpunk and hopefully it's gonna work. So let's see what all the fuss is about. Okay, and here we are in the beautiful, but not really, world of Cyberpunk. So far doesn't sound too different though. But maybe a bit like, oh, okay, when I bounced at that person, that was definitely more on my left side. Okay, let's try some stuff, shall we? Let's just like throw a nade right ahead of us. And that, the screams of the people behind me and like the way it sounded in front of me, you could hear that it's not native, if that makes sense. Like that there's some processing going on to make it more, make it appear more in front of you, which is interesting. Oh, okay, there's some combat happening here. Okay, perfect place to test it. Hi. If I could aim at you, that'd be great. Okay. The shots do definitely feel more surround, if that makes sense. What's strange is that the music sounds kind of surround as well. So when I move my head, the music just kind of like is always towards the center. That's interesting. Man, even stuff like, you know, that car just honking just feels so different now. Like, again, it's subtle. It's very subtle, but it is there, and it does very much make a difference. It also kind of depends on the tracking algorithm itself, on the, you know, the camera, its positioning and stuff like that. I think, especially with my display, given how far up above my display my camera is, that could also be impacting it. Okay, like, let's throw a nade. And when I look to the side, yeah, it was only my right ear. So it's kind of very weird. And there's that kind of issue of, you know, even if your character is facing forward, it's mapping everything to where you are in the physical world, not to where your character is. So that will take some getting used to in a, you know, in a weird way. What if I turn like fully around? What's gonna happen then? Yeah, that everything kind of sounds behind me. That's actually pretty cool. And you probably couldn't hear anything of what I was saying just then, because the mic's, you know, kind of in front of me. So then, for the question of if it's worth the price, well, here's the thing. This video probably didn't convince you at all, because it's hard to explain all of this in a video. You kind of have to just try it yourself. But as you saw, they are offering a 14-day free trial. It doesn't even require entering your debit card information. So if you have Cyberpunk, there's legit no reason not to at least give it a go. Granted, there is some setup involved and stuff like that, and some things can go wrong, but like overall, I'm definitely very impressed. impressed. Man, I could play this game like all day, but oh yeah, I have like a video to make and outro to do. And as always, videos like these would not be possible without our Patreons, Gavin Burns, Justin Rage, Ella Vronyak, Dev Panda, Bartosz Roka, Patrick Harrison, Nola Pseudonym, Meg Sumner, Shane Allcroft, Lensby, Level Up, and Robert Sanders. But anyway, that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.